sure everybody's familiar with this equation, Einstein's equation, E equals mc squared. But what perhaps not everybody is actually clear on how profound this equation is. Because basically what it's saying is that mass, what we think of as solid, is in fact an expression of energy. And since Einstein, scientists, the quantum physicists have gone on to expand on this, and they're basically saying now that everything that we perceive as solid is in fact vibrating energy. It's energy that's in the control of consciousness, and that information that's given to that energy is the frequencies, and that's what creates the universe around us that we're perceiving as solid. Anything that vibrates has to have an axis. So if a pendulum is vibrating, the axis of vibration is the middle point of the vibration. So what is the central point of our existence, of our vibration? Now the scientists came up with a great term for this. They call it the 0 point. You've perhaps heard of 0 point energy. They're trying to tap into that to create free energy devices. So 0 point energy, the 0 point can be seen as, or can be represented as the axis of a graph. Yeah? So if we've got a graph, and this is our 0 point, then we've got something, less than something, something, less than something, all the time adding up to 0. So this is our dualistic, this is the dualistic universe that we live in. Always something and less than something. So we've got love, hate, male, female, up, down, left, right, pasta, anti-pasta. Here's a profound question. If you eat pasta and then anti-pasta, are you still hungry? I'll leave that with you. So this center point, what is it to me? What does it mean to me? To me, it's been given lots of different names. Our balancing point, our center, they call it oneness, they call it the Tao, they call it God, they call it universal love, unconditional love. Eckhart Tolle, anybody into Eckhart Tolle? He calls it the now, you know, because this balancing point can only really be experienced by being here in the moment. All the great teachers have talked about this place. This place. I don't know if people have anybody here meditates or has got into that quiet place and felt that place of complete equilibrium and balance. That's what I'm talking about. So what is the ride that we're on at the moment? We're moving from a dualistic universe into oneness. This is what I see. So as I said, we've got all the pluses and lesses, some things and lesses and some things, and everything is coming down into one. So all the dark stuff, all the stuff that we perceive as bad, and we put in our little bag of, you know, I don't want to go there. It's got to come out and it's got to be shown to the light. You know, this has got to be shown to that, and it will cancel out, and then we'll be going down to 0. Now, this is the journey that we're on, and there's two ways. You can see that this is the graph, and this is all the emotional stuff. This is all the drama. There's two ways to go. You take yourself, I've got a little Citroen 2CV up here. You can travel up and down all this drama, and you can have quite a rough road. You're still going in the right direction. Or you can get the convertible, put your sunglasses on, and cruise along the 0 point highway. Realistically, we're not going to be able to do that, but realistically we can travel closer to this line. I'll give you another example. This is one that was given to me by my teacher some time ago. He said that life is like a couple of mill wheels. And if you know, they used to grind up flour between two big round stones that used to roll against each other. And and everything, all the wheat used to get ground up in between them. You see, so that's what life is. It's like if you're in between the millstone, that's where you're getting ground up. He said the only place where there's peace and respite from that is in the centre. Yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. Realistically, I mean, who can be in that place all the time? What I am suggesting that we can do is that we can travel close to this line. And the technology we work with, using this analogy, what it does is it acts like a bungee strap that attaches you to the central line. So if you put your luggage on top of your car with a bungee strap, as you go along the bumps, your luggage will fly off and then it will come back down. And this is what our technology does, because they are energy balancers. So they deal with our energy, the energy around us, and they're constantly bringing it to this central point. Yeah? They're constantly healing it and bringing it to the central point. So if you've got this technology in your life, it's constantly trying to balance you out and bring you to that point of balance. So what does that mean in practical terms?